Representative Waller.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Sir, the bill says, or makes an assertion that says there is no safe level of human exposure to plutonium or other materials that produce ionizing radiation. In your scientific opinion, is that an accurate statement?
Mr. Spreng.
Thank you. I think that could be seriously misconstrued. As we sit here, we are bombarded with natural radiation, cosmic radiation, from various sources, and some of them, the majority of them natural, and some of them we accept. When we go get a dental X-ray, chest X-ray, we can do as much as double our annual dose of radiation. Here in Colorado, we have nearly twice the national average for natural reasons. We have twice the national average of dose of radiation. So we do it every day. Our bodies have learned to repair, and they occasionally do damage these natural sources. And our bodies, for the most part, are able to, when they do damage, make repairs. But we have, again, many other sources besides these. And the levels we're talking about, for a comparison, most estimates are something like 600 milligrams is a measurement of dose here in Colorado. We're talking here in Rocky Flats, again, the cleanup was done in activity levels, that is picocuries, trillions of a curie. We're talking in that very low range. And they're equivalent to somewhere in the range of 10 milligrams compared to 600 that we get naturally in Colorado.
Representative Pauling-Horst.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And just as a matter of discussion of that, Representative Waller, it might be a good time for me to bring up the fact that there is an amendment 001, which you have before you. It's almost a strike below, that is attempted to clear up some of the language relative to things like that to make it more, I hope, scientifically accurate and relevant, which doesn't relate to all of those things being hazardous to your health. Referring to that discussion, I would highlight page 3, lines 1 through 6 of the L001, and also the following lines that state the facts basically as we know them, at least from that perspective. You'll probably hear some testimony on that as we go along. Now, Madam Chair, I wonder if we could, when people testify, if they can also testify to L.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know how accommodating I am. Have you seen L001? You have it, okay. Representative Del Grosso.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So, I guess we're trying to bring this discussion back to the bill. There's going to be 6 public access points that are planned. Did you say that the EPA is already going to be putting up signs posting up what happened there? It was all the hazards and everything that was there?
Ms. McGowan.
So I think I gave you a copy of the signage that's already been agreed to, and then there's supposed to be a second stakeholder process that they're going to go through to come up with language for kiosks and signs along the trail as you go along the trail, and those have not yet been developed.
Did you get the?
Yeah, I think there's going to be some other folks who can speak to this better than the department can.
Thank you. Representative Del Grosso.
So who's paying for those?
Ms. McGowan.
I'm not sure. Fish and Wildlife. It's not us.
Representative McKinley.
I'll pay for them. I'm going to put them up. If you look at this, you probably don't want to go into this too long. But on the information that I have, the state of Colorado charges $280 per post and $500 to put a post in the ground. And I'm going to do that much cheaper out there because so I'll do it.
We will amend the bill that Representative Hemming will take his own shovel and his own wood from his room. Representative Douglas.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So whether we put up those approved signs or these new signs, the state's going to pay for either.
Ms. McGowan.
So the signs that have been agreed to have already been, they will be provided for by the Fish and Wildlife Service, which is the federal agency. These signs, according to the bill, would be paid for through gifts, grants, and donations if we could find those folks to pay for it. Otherwise, the bill is written, those signs would not go up if we couldn't find gifts, grants, and donations to pay for them. The issue I think still underlying there is that the signs that Fish and Wildlife are putting up will be on the federal property. We don't have permission to put these signs that are being proposed in the bill on that property.
So we're going to have to buy property too.
We would have to find property to put them on, yes.
So, sorry, one.
Go ahead, Representative Douglas.
So under this bill, would we have both signs up then?
Correct.
Further questions? Seeing none, thank you very much, and I don't know if you're planning on staying around. We would certainly appreciate you doing so. With us taking a little pause, I do want to recognize former Boulder State Representative Dorothy Rupert, who is in the House today. We're always delighted to have her come down to the Capitol. Welcome, Dorothy.
We have another opponent for the bill.